you are made out of 50 trillion cells. The cells are the living entities. We, when I say that word we, actually is a meaning of community. When you say me, you're talking about a community of 50 trillion cells. So here's a very funny and yet simple truth. The human body is a skin-covered petri dish. It's got 50 trillion cells inside of it.
Say that again.
The human body is a skin-covered petri dish.
Wow.
And why is that relevant? Well, let's say, hey, what's the culture medium? And I say, well, if you touch yourself, you'll see the culture medium leaks out. It's called blood. And why is this relevant? Because the culture medium is what controls the cells. That's what I was doing in my petri dish. You want to make muscle cells? Put this medium in. You want to make bone? You put this medium into it. And why is this relevant? Well, look, you are a skin-covered petri dish. It's a very obvious thing right off of the front is this. You take your dish of cells and you put it in a toxic environment, and guess what? The cells get sick. And what then do you do? Well, in our world, we just say, oh, the cells are sick, change the chemistry. And it doesn't say anything, well, what about the environment? It's like, oh, no, ignore the environment. You can stay right there in that crummy place you're at. Just take these drugs and you'll be okay. And the truth was, you didn't need any drugs because all you needed to do was detach from that environment. Or change your perception of the environment. And then why? Because here it goes down to, we're going down to the bottom of simple biology. Your dish has your cells in it. When they're healthy, your body is in health. When the body starts to get sick, it means that cells are starting to not respond well to the environment. Well, what is the environment? The blood. I say, yeah, but what controls what's the blood? Because that's the culture medium. And the answer is the brain. The brain is a chemist. The brain is a chemist, like with a pipette. You get afraid, and the first thing the brain does is drop these chemicals and these stress hormones into the system. Why? Because it has to tell 50 trillion cells, get ready, here it comes. And so the chemicals are the culture medium, and the cells respond to the chemicals. So basically, you change your thought, you change the chemistry. Well, this is all of a sudden now we realize that 90% or more, and this is really coming right out from the government, really, of illness is now connected to being stressed. And why would you get sick from being stressed? The answer is because the chemistry that the brain releases into the body to prepare it for a stress response is a chemistry that shuts down the growth of the body and shuts off the immune system. And you say, wait a minute, wait. I'm being stressed, and you're shutting down the growth of the body and the immune system. Why would you do that? And the answer is a simple story, Stephen. It goes like this. Imagine you have an economist in the brain. There's a little Department of Energy Conservation.